Man, we used to be fucking good at our job. We weren't always drunk. That's that's making me really sad, to be honest. Like that we used to be good and we were struggling. Like sad and a little bit hopeful, but I don't. It doesn't feel great. All right, we're back. Yeah. So please update your channel description. We don't support Blizzard anymore. Yeah, I'll go deal with that in a little bit. Also, thank you for subscribing with Prime. For those of you who don't know, you can attach your Amazon Prime to your Twitch account, and then you get free subscriptions. You don't have to watch ads. So it doesn't cost you any money. I'm not really doing this for money, but if you weren't going to use that subscription anyways, somebody might as well benefit from it. Yeah, I'll edit my remind me at the end of the stream if you don't mind Ecotar, and I'll get to that. All right, we're back to playing Disco Elysium. We just found our journal. We feel like our in-game character has like a good sense of what's going on right now. I think the next thing that we need to do is go in and talk to the manager. Let's take a minute and look. Actually, let's take a moment. We need to look at our thoughts. Where are our thoughts? Are they here? Yes, they are here. We have a lot of thoughts. Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. Temporary research bonus, +1 encyclopedia, factual memory returns, research time, 6 hours, 5 minutes. Problem, let's rewind, let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raged channel bridge southwest of here, fall over, get up, get off the asphalt in 20 minutes, blah, 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 blah. What does internalize do? So this is a question for you, Merbles, if you're back around. And I can just try it and see what happens, but I'm a little bit curious. If this is something I can, what internalizing does and whether or not that's good or bad. Probably good. This seems like a good thing. My guess is that you can only have like a small number of these at a time or something. Like if I had to guess how this was going to work. But I don't exactly know. Internalizing is good. You have 3 slots right now. Okay. And where do I see the number of slots I have? Status, date, A to Z, sure. Bonuses from thoughts. How do I see how many thoughts I have? Oh, does it use a skill point to internalize a thought? Do we have a skill point to spend? We do have a skill point to spend. Oh, so this basically gives us encyclopedia. And then do we get the skill point back at the end? I'm really curious how this works. I have very little idea what the mechanics are here. You know what? The best way to learn is by doing. I am going to internalize this thought. And that's that. My camera's out of focus. Cool. We're going to do this. And we're going to do that. We're going to go to full frame so that we can figure this out. This part's not making the YouTube edit. Here, let's take it off and put it back on again. Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah, look at that. We're in beautiful frame again, except that we're not quite in the right spot. You wanted to make the YouTube edit? Well, you know, maybe if you were subscribed on YouTube, you could, I don't know. At present, I don't really think you get a say. Anyways, looks like it's going to take 6 hours and 5 minutes from now. And the bonus we'll eventually get is +1. Oh, man. Melon Dog, amused by the call-out. Okay. Or does it give us a skill point? Do we still have a skill point to spend? We do still have a skill point to spend. Maybe it gives us a skill point. Yeah, I'll let you figure out this, but lots of thoughts are worth it for the story and or mechanical reasons. Cool. Well, we're just going to keep internalizing stuff then. Okay, we have another skill point. Right now, the ones that I'm interested in... Oh, let's see if there are... Which ones that we can... which white checks we can retry. That's somewhere in here. It's got to be here. Map. Visual calculus, physical instrument, logic, encyclopedia, physical instrument, savoir-faire, logic, interfacing. Okay, so the ones we're going to choose between, there are 2 logics and 2 physical instruments. Except that this one doesn't matter because we already like opened it, so who cares? So, yeah, let's take a look. So the ones that I'm thinking still are electrochemistry, authority, physical instrument. Yeah, let's go with those 3. Although I'm going to give Chad a moment here, and if anybody has any that they would like to see added to that list for people to vote on, now's your opportunity. Anything other than authority, physical instrument, and electrochemistry. Because I don't really want to put, like, I know we could put extra points into the same thing, but I'm gonna leave them because I think I want to be able to retry white checks later. And in the meantime, I'm going to see what this notification is. Aha, wonderful. These pictures are scary as fuck. Yes, they are scary as fuck. Okay, nobody said anything, so let's run our little poll here. New poll. Which skill? Oh, what up, Hippoism or Hippoism? We're playing Disco Elysium. Pick whichever is the weirdest image. Well, you can definitely vote for that if you want. Electrochemistry. Authority. Or physical instrument. All right, start the poll. Oh man, chat welcome Hippoism. It's been a long time. Hippoism's from back when I used to stream Hearthstone. I used to play a lot of Hearthstone back in the day. I was like, out of around 10 million players, I was ranked somewhere in the vicinity of 1,000th in North America, which put me at around 3,000th in the world. For those of you that didn't know, which is like good but not great. But I played a couple of like off meta decks, which is like how people ended up finding me, is they would be looking for people to teach them how to play this. Malcolm single-handedly taught me Java. I think if we go back and look, I spent about 5 minutes explaining a couple of basic things with Notepad up on the screen. But, you know, we'll let the story show itself. If that's what you want to believe, go ahead, Hippoism. In the meantime, we're still waiting a little bit on the end of this poll. We'll give it another 20 seconds or so. The programming goat. Yeah, that is a clip which exists still to this day, actually, in my Twitch history. Impressive. The only card game I've played is Gwent. I've heard good things about Gwent. The Witcher 3 actually is, everyone says electrochemistry. It's drug o'clock. I know that Melon Dog has been waiting for this electrochemistry point since we turned the game on. I think she wanted this to be our signature skill. All right, let's level up. Go to the party planet. Love and be loved by drugs. Cool for high flyers, party enthusiasts, cops who need lightning. Electrochemistry is the animal within you, the beast longing to be unleashed, to indulge and enjoy. It enables you to take drugs with fewer negative side effects, but it also enables you to better investigate lurid matters. If you need to understand a chemical breakdown, or talk to someone blasted out of their mind, or understand sexual dynamics, electrochemistry is there to guide you. At high levels, electrochemistry makes you a man of unrestrained pleasure, an unrepentant Lothario who leers at people with a bottle of speed and a plastic bendy straw in either hand. But with low electrochemistry, you'll be too innocent to be effective. Without a working knowledge of drugs and sex, the city will be difficult to understand. Melon Dog likes drugs. I heard it here first. Ride the lightning, baby. Oh, man, that's right. I'm just imagining Melon Dog doing a Malcolm impression and shouting, "Let's fucking go!" Oh, yeah. Accept changes in clothes. Whew, that's the one. Okay. So let's get our tasks here real quick. Motorworks. Okay. So we need to go to the car. We need to talk to Kuno and Guard. Okay, Kuno's right here. Let's go ahead. We're still holding this crowbar.
Does Kuno care?
We're asking him... yeah. Playing the art on. Right, Pig. Right, Pig. This is what Kuno plays his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? The man's clothes were in the crash container. Point to the... How did they get there? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. I need to know. It could be a lead in the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene. Yeah, it is distinct. Well, I don't know how many 12-year-olds you know on drugs, 9-4. So, like, maybe this is common. Perhaps middle school teachers could let you know. I feel to some degree like every 12-year-old seems a little bit like they're on drugs. Just, oh, man. Remembering what it was like to be like that hopped up on puberty. Ridiculous. Listen, he stops you. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there. Dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. He points at his pants. Your size, good price, 500 real. Wait, I asked you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around. Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around except for that F word up there. He points to the cadaver. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa? The lieutenant remained silent, but his expressions couldn't say "I told you so" any louder. All right, entertain me. So what's so great about these pants? Pig, these are fall modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Morova by scientists. Pants scientists. Believe it, you need this shit. He unzips his jacket to give you a quick peek at the plastic-wrapped pants. They're graphic black and look brand new. Oh, he was not saying that. Savoir-faire, trivial success, 6 out of 6. These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. Physical instrument, easy success, 10 out of 8. Coach physical instrument endorses these pants, and they are tartan ready. Merbles, subscribe to the Prime. Thank you, Merbles. Wow, I've become a Twitch screamer. This is what happens now. You just say stuff when it happens. I explicitly don't have stuff that flashes across the screen because I think it distracts from people that want to be watching on YouTube and stuff. But I'm sure it could be overruled if people cared enough about it. I might be interested in the pants. Let's talk about this later. All right, Piggo. His face lights up. Shit's rolling. Don't do business with a pig, Kuno. He's going to steal all your money, Kuno. Kuno SA does not love it. No badge yet. What's the moderator, founder, prime? You do have a founder 1 month subscriber. There you go. It's there, Merbles. Don't worry about it. Welcome to the Founders Club. New task: buy fountain pants from Kuno. As you can see, Kuno nods to the fence. Kuno and C don't trust ya. Can't do business without trust. Empathy, easy success, 12 out of 8. There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you. What that is, however, remains puzzled for now. There was also a mug in the trash. Show him the mug. The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again? Yes. Does this racist mug have anything to do with it? Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain, he whispers excitedly. You saying you fix it after the mug fucker, because he's got the clothes fucker. Can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno. That's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene. Clean some of it up. Shit, that's tense, he thinks for a moment. Someone's going to beat down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator. He nods in approval. It is a pretty badge. This is actually an interesting thing. Kuno goes back and forth between seeming like he's totally in control and like he's like a dumb 12-year-old. It's really bizarre. I guess this reminds me a little bit. I had a coworker of mine had an intern at work who I'm pretty sure is better than my job than I am, and he was several years younger and had no experience. But he had no corporate experience. And I imagine that interacting with Kuno is a little bit like interacting with that guy, who I really like. He's a pleasant dude. We're still in touch. But it was just one of those things where, things that you would expect to have to teach him, you didn't have to teach him at all. But then there were other things that sort of, seemed obvious to you, having gained through experience, that just, he was just out in the wild. He had no chance. Kuno gives me some of that same vibe. Except, to be clear, this intern was not on drugs. Also, my coworkers have had 5 interns, so nobody will know which one I'm talking about. Physical instrument, medium, success, 10 out of 10. As far as you know. I'm pretty sure, Ikotar. The kid may have something there. He's already come up with an interrogation technique, too. Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there, and if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can... Stop turning into a pig, Kuno! They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching! She lets out a hiss, even meaner than before. Get away from my Kuno! F words. +5 experience gained. Yeah, Kuno jumps back. Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done. Get out of Kuno's face. What's in that greenhouse over there? Dunno, he shrugs. Kipped-ass gardener used to work there. Oh, the gardener out front. We can talk to her. Hold on, the gardener used to work there? Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. He fills his lungs with the rancid air. His eyes get a little watery. Shit's nothing to Kuno. Wait, what did you mean by kipped? Yeah, I want to know what these young people are talking about. I feel like they got all this slang, and I never have any idea what it is. Look it up in the library. Kuno's not a fucking dictionary. He shakes his head. Fucking small brain. Kuno means the gardener, all right. You mean the young woman by the whirling in rags? That gardener? Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit. He looks you in the eye and nods, as if agreeing with himself. I might have questions for you later. For now, let's talk about something else. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. He spits over his shoulder, then looks back at you. Okay, I'm off. Leave. I still don't want to tell him about the shack. Kuno doesn't fucking care. Kuno seems like he's growing to like us a little bit. He's interested in more and more of what we have to say. All right, we've interviewed Kuno. Our journal Okay, just talking about the pants. So we can talk to the gardener and we can talk to Gart. Man, it's already 2:26 in in-game time. We woke up at like, what, 9 a.m. or so? 8 a.m.? Oh, let's take this, yeah, let's take this tool off. Chain cutters, flashlight. Equip this to discover secret orbs in shady areas. Man, why didn't I have that on sooner? Wait, the dead person is still hanging from the tree? We're just letting it stay like that? Dark. Yeah, we need to go get help from some people in the dock, but the dock is closed and we can't get in through the side way because we're too afraid to jump. We don't have enough savoir-faire. Alright, let's talk to Gart. We'll come back for you, Gardener. Don't forget to click on orbs around your head. They have surprises. Oh, somebody's here. And Len is still around. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Maybe he's a union worker. This guy's still asleep. This guy's been sleeping for like 6 hours now. It's all about money, you know? I don't know. You gotta spend money to make money. Savoir-faire is the opposite of fear. Savoir-faire is... sneak under the noses. Stun with immense panache. Yeah, you can look it up. It's French. Back to Gart, who still has his bird in front of him.
Can I help you?
Can I help you? He arches an eyebrow. Here's your trash container key. Should we give that back? I feel like we're done with the trash container. Item lost. Key to trash container. Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. I found the victim's clothes. How strange. Ah, you certainly didn't put them there. Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you're sleepwalking or in a fugue state. No. Could someone in your staff have put them there? Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with a crime scene. Who else has keys to the trash container? The trash collection service. CS Municipal. I don't know why they would put anything in the trash, though. Oh, Ecotar knows what savoir-faire is, just mocking you, phrasing it as though fear is the opposite of savoir-faire. Well, I'm not, like, calling them differences. I'm just explaining that, like, we were gonna jump, and we didn't have enough savoir-faire, so we, like, went away. But for my edification, like, do you have a definition of savoir-faire? I, like, understand the vagaries, but when I try to come up with a definition myself, I feel like I would struggle to explain it with appropriate nuance, you know? I do a lot of talking down here. I need to, like, get used to looking up at where the camera is, or move the camera to, like, here instead. I don't know, we'll see. The ability to act or speak appropriately in situations. Social smoothness. Ah, so it's, yeah, it prevents you from committing faux pas. Okay, that's where it's clicking with me, the French. Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. They would have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road. Shivers, medium success. The point we put in is helping. 11 out of 10. On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container despondently. CSM is written on their backs. Charles from Susu phrases it as acting like you've been there before. I think that's fair. That is also an aspect of the clipboard. He turns to the man. Thank you anyway. Thanks. Let's talk about something else. Let's look at our notebook real quick. Who put the clothes in the trash? Who else has unauthorized access to the wearing trash? Find this person and you'll know who tampered with the scene. It may take a while. Okay. So there's nothing else to talk to Gart about then, except maybe getting a drink. I think that would cost money. We have like $5 right now. Let's chill out. Let's go talk to the gardener. How's our internalization going? Remaining 5 hours 52, so it is ticking down. Okay. We should know this by the evening. Well, let's say hi to Lena real quick.
Hello again, sweetie.
Oh, man. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? Man, I don't want to, like, take money from an old lady, but I feel like it might be useful. Yes, we take money from an old lady? Melon Dog, ruthless out here. I mean, I feel like... I feel so bad about it. It's just not who I am. Old lady is rich? You're asking? Not taken? Yeah, that's fair. Alright, let's ask. Do sweeties get money? Cryptozoology pays. Her expression becomes very serious. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck? Empathy, medium success, 12 out of 10. If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you, and every other sad, lost person on this earth. Man, I love Lena. Medium success, 10 out of 10. Physical instrument. Heyo. You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw. Somewhere under the bloated alcohol layer. Maybe she'd like to sponsor you. I was hoping you could be my sponsor. What is a paycheck? I haven't seen any paychecks. Tug on her heartstrings. Suggestion, 97. Oh, no. Okay, let's, we're going to decide if we do this. I'm putting up the poll. I feel like I know what the answer is. Pull on the heartstrings. Yes. No. All right. Start poll. And I will explain what your options are here. So first of all, we have a 97% success rate. And the reason for that is that if you look at our stats, suggestion is a 6 right now. Well, it's a 5? Yeah, it's a 5 plus 1 minus 1. But it's also our, like, core trait. And it's not asking us to roll super high. So, like, we can definitely try. Yeah, but I can succeed, but at what cost? So, like, on the one hand, suggestion is like a core trait of our person. And we've used that as a way to decide before. And it cannot be retried. But, like, yeah, at what cost? Oh, man. I feel like Merble's out here with the foreshadowing. I'm really nervous about it. I like this character. I don't like a ton of the character. Well, they're growing on me, but I like this character and I don't want to ruin it. We're going to do what you guys say. That's clear. But it cannot be retried. This is a red check. It cannot be retried. And so, yeah, of course you know, Merbles. Oh, you don't know. Pull on the heartstrings. 1 yes, 0 no. Only 1 vote on the poll. Let's go to manage poll, new poll. We're going to put it up one more time. Vote again. And I want to see, I'm going to give you guys another minute here. And we're going to redo the poll because I want to know what you guys think here. But I want you to know that if this ruins my relationship with Lena, I'm going to be so mad. She's like probably my second favorite character behind Kim right now, and she's like so likable. You guys, I really do not want to screw this lady over. But it is a core trait. Like there's a good reason we're considering it. 97% is very high. We would have to roll snake eyes. Lena is so pure. You say no, Merbles? Well, then vote in the poll. Only one person voted in the poll, and they said yes. Get her to sponsor you. Yeah, jeez. Well, you guys got to vote. I mean, this is up to you. I'm gonna have feelings. I'm gonna hold you in contempt of thing. Melon Dog 2 said, I think if you @94, you can link people. 97% success rate, cannot be retried. No, 3. 60%. 2 say yes, 3 say no. Wow, we got more votes this time. All right, one person made the difference. I think we're all saying you should ask her to sponsor you. Oh, okay, all right. All right, we're not doing it. I don't want to ruin this relationship here. I was hoping you could be my sponsor. Oh, I'm sure you'd make a wonderful gigolo, dear, with those strong arms of yours. Oh, she sees the guns. But welfare checks aren't all they're cracked up to be. My husband and I are barely scraping by. I would feel so bad taking this lady's money. Electrochemistry, 12 out of 10, medium success. She's not really lusting after those biceps, man. It's more like an appraisal you give to a healthy specimen. Okay, all right. She doesn't... Yeah, that makes sense. She's not... I mean, she doesn't seem like the kind that would just, like, bang me. Okay, then. Proceed with a gulp. Let's change the subject. Ecotar, it doesn't matter. We voted no. We'll try the... If you remind me, we'll reconsider tugging on the heartstrings next time. You can put it in chat all you want. It's not changing. Yeah, democracy rules. Merbles is right. One of the... This would not work with you, Ecotar, in particular. But one of the things you can turn on is let people vote extra in polls if they put in bits, which are like currency you pay money for that pays me. What a sleazy way. That would be... Oh, man, that would be very American to be like, no, yeah, you can pay to have your voice heard more. Buy a senator. Yeah. If you guys remind me, we'll do this again. at 7 p.m. next Wednesday and check it out. But right now, democracy wins. We're not doing it. Oh no, I'm so sorry I don't have any money for you. If there's anything else I can do for you. You seem to be in a chair. We still haven't asked her about this. Yes, dear, I'm a paraplegic. Encyclopedia, easy, success, 8 out of 8. A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height or a grenade explosion. I'm sorry, it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on. That's quite alright. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway. Empathy, medium success, 12 out of 10. There's no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago. Oh man, so likable. And that, I hear that that's like true as well. Like people that like sort of get eyes and whatever in public, like don't always want to be bothered about it, but like do appreciate the opportunity to sort of explain. Sweetie needs money. Nope, we're not doing it right now. Yugotar, of course, dear. Good luck with your case. She gives you a small wave. All right, let's check our casebook. Oh yeah, we can. Where's the car thing? Read the watermarks. That's what we'll do next. Let's go out and check those watermarks. Ba, ba, ba. Ah, yes, the pronunciation. Let's take an opportunity to hydrate. I don't know if Darius is still around. My guess is no, but if he is, this is for him. No, he's gone. Goodbye, Darius. All right, over to the car. Let's turn on the lights. And then we'll talk to the gardener. Wow, my voice, jeez. I'm going to feel this in the morning. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. Kim, how do I turn on the headlights? He turns the preheater on, waits, takes out his keys, and says, "All right, ready. I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater." Empathy, medium, success, 12 out of 10. He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage. Press engine start. The dashboard lights up with the orange glow. Rounds per minute gauge jump, and the engine of the Kukri Kanima comes to life with a whiny growl. Wow, that was loud. Press the button labeled headlights. The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light on the ground before the vehicle. There you go. I'll turn them off once from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now. Close the door. Leave. We updated our little quest. Now go stand in front of the Kanima in the lights. Okay. Interfacing. As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears, a street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you. There she is. Revachol West. There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice. Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations. Look at the shimmering street grid. The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanima's headlights. Wait. Look around you. A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry. Shivers, medium, success, 11 out of 10. It's so cool to just intuit what's going on, like, in the world. I really like this. In the middle of a broken plaza, in a cone of light barely visible in the daytime, two men, one slim, the other sturdy, are on the city stage, but only one of them knows his lines. Look at Kim here in his little stance. Little cutie. Ah, Martinet. He smells the air and says, "Where are we on this?" Point to the halogen map. Let me see. He takes the ledger for a moment and inspects it. Right here, he says, his finger near the top of the map, on a segment of coast jutting out into the great ocean. I'm sure I've seen worse. Oh yes, Coal City, La Rayune, the burnt-out quarter. Shivers, medium, success. All of them worse than here, 11 out of 10. Look at the perforations. There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows. Yeah, there is good music here, 9-4. Tally up the different rows. The first row has 18 dots. What about the next one? The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border and then some. Count them individually. There are so many it's hard to count. More than 150 at least, maybe even 200. What about the last row? The last row has 3 perforations. 3? That's it? That's it. Let's see, 18, a 3-digit number, and then 3. Is this like a code to something later? Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean? Point to the dots on the watermark. Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They're your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look. Physical instrument, 10 out of 10. Medium success. Son, here is where we keep here's where we score your life performance. You better hope it's good. The first row represents your years of service. 18 years? Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered? Let's see our options. Wait, 18 years? I've done this. 18 years I've done this? Got drunk like a megastar? I walked the land telling whores and liars of the end to come. There are 9,855 days remaining. Probably some boring office job, same as everyone else. Feel like I just went around apologizing all the time. Do you really think I have any idea? Fair point. Let's move on, shall we? The next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of cases closed. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see. Wow, more than 200. Is that a lot? It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers. So you're saying I used to be a super cop? I used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number? I don't think I can ever re-become this person. What's the last number? Call it what you want. You're a valuable member of your precinct. Now let's look at the last row. Man, we used to be fucking good at our job. We weren't always drunk. That's making me really sad, to be honest. Like that we used to be good and we were struggling. Like sad and a little bit hopeful, but it doesn't feel great. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there. Electrochemistry, medium success, 12 out of 11. Confirmed kills? That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling. Is now a good one to... that's not too many for an RCM officer, especially from Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock Quarter. It's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. Esprit de corps, challenging, success, 12 out of 12. Barely made it. What's it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asks the man across the desk from her. Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk, I don't feel anything anymore. It's just like brushing my teeth. I do it once or twice a week, and I don't really think about it. There's no trace of guilt in his voice. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers. This reminds me, actually, in the town that I used to live in from the ages of, 2 to 7, it recently came to light that there was a subset of the police officers in that town that would keep track of whether or not that they had murdered anybody, and if they did, they would bend the stars on their badges. And this is in real life. It was a whole big thing, and it's unclear exactly what the resolution to that was, but it is chilling. I don't know that it's allegedly, because I think it showed up in the paper. I think it was reasonably well confirmed. There's no written documentation to support this. Okay. All right. If you say so. Anyways, back to where we were. The paper printed about the allegation. And I think it's true. Okay. I'll put it this way. It's certainly true that the police in that town murdered people, in the course of their duties, rightly or wrongly. The racial discrimination case correlated with it didn't win. Okay. I can see that being true given the distribution of racial identities in that town. Either way, it's yeah. I don't know exactly what to say other than that's an interesting thing to think about happening in the real world. A lot of times these games feel like they're happening, you know, in a place or in a way that doesn't like line up with reality very much. But in truth, the real world, while much tamer than video games, does have its dark moments. Anyways, back to the plot. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for. Half-light, medium success, 10 out of 10. We keep barely passing these checks. He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent. Have you killed anyone, Kin? Yes, he says, declining to elaborate. Empathy, medium success, 12 out of 10. It's not a problem for him to state it, however. How do you handle the strain? Everyone has their own method of coping, some more effective or self-destructive than others. He gives you a meaningful look. Personally, I find it helps to keep a few hobbies. Like what? Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now. Maybe I should find a hobby? Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves. He points at your yellow gardening gloves. Esprit de corps, medium success, 12 out of 10. It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab. Man, Kim is so nice to us. He like man, oh man, I like him more and more, especially because he doesn't know any of this stuff about us, so there's no reason for him to treat us like with dignity and respect. But him like finding out that we were a good cop and believing that there's some good in us, it feels like it's been pervasive throughout this entire time. So it feels like very pleasant to have him like supportive. That's exactly right, Merbles. Supporting us before we even get to that point. Oh, so nice. Thanks for this. Conclude. We stand Kim in this household. Yes, we do. The lieutenant nods. Okay, let's go. Put the ledger away. Task completed. Read the watermark. Gained experience. Plus 10. Task updated. Read the watermarks. Right. I'll go turn off the lights. He presses a remote control on the key. You can see now your statistics on your journal page, right of the task description. Superstar Cop 0. Apocalypse Cop 2. Sorry Cop 2. Boring Cop 0. Communist 2. Fascist 0. Ultra Liberal 0. Moralist 0. Good Cop, Bad Cop 6. Honor 0. People killed 3. Cases solved 216. Years in service 18 years. Whoa. Name unknown, rank unknown. Blank RCM, officer profile. This is dope. This is dope. We have stats. Now it matters what we say in conversations. We know that talking about being the Apocalypse Cop or the Sorry Cop, like, they're going to count that for us. That's hilarious. I thought they were just verbal jabs. Though they did come up more often than that. This game is designed so detailedly. I'm really enjoying this. I hope you guys are enjoying this too. Okay, let's see. What else do we have going on? Buy pants. Need to figure out what's going on with him, and then you can get your hands on some performance gear. We're not close yet, so we might have to give him drugs. Who put the pants in the trash? Can't do anything. Find out who's in the union box. Maybe they're there now. We can go check. Find a way into the secret passage, sir. Find one armor piece. Find any information you can on your gun. Let's see. Someone must know something about your lost firearm. Maybe a district authority, like someone high up in the union, or someone local who saw you with it. The Whirling's absent bartender. Oh, that's what's her name that we called on the phone. Let's do that. Let's call her and see if she knows about my gun. Though we've already talked to her, so she might not tell us. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio, microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of a fuel preheater gauge. Pull out the radio again. This is Precinct 57. The operator greets you through the static. How may I assist you? Please connect me to Sylvie again. Just a second, officer. Sylvie Malaika, on the line for you, officer. Yes, hello. You recognize her voice. Hey, Sylvie, it's the police again. Oh, great. She doesn't sound thrilled. What else do you need, detective? Have you seen my gun? Please, no, not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective. She sounds beyond exacerbated. I showed you my gun? When did that happen? You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and she stops hesitantly, not sure if she should continue. Half-light, medium success, 10 out of 10. Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really want to know? And what? What did I do? We have to know. Like, we have to investigate our gun. We don't really get the choice here. Plus 5 experience game. You're waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you. And then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic. Empathy, medium success, 12 out of 10. Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after. Half-light, medium success, 10 out of 10. People tried to back away from you or even slip out the door, but you screamed, "I am the goddamn law, and you have to listen to me. You're all suspects in a murder investigation." Okay. I don't know what to say. Me neither. Yes, but what happened to my gun? No idea. All I know is next you're waving around monkey instead, saying things like, "Big bucks cannot lie, and guns cannot buy, but money can always buy guns." Waving around money. I read that as monkey. Yes, you were waving around a monkey. No. Apparently someone bought my gun from me, except what have I done with the money? +5 experience gained. It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask, she sighs. Have you seen my badge? Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law. My badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere? Oh, no, I haven't. Sorry. Composure, easy success, 9 out of 8. Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours? Not my uniform too. God, I should really look. Kim doesn't have a uniform, and he seems real to me. He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is. Esprit de corps, medium success, 12 out of 10. There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranked in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them. Have you seen my policeman uniform? I was asking. Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things. Esprit de corps, challenging success, 12 out of 12. Somewhere in a dark rental apartment, 2 police officers stand in the dark. Trash and liquor bottles cover the floor. Things are not good. One of the men, trying not to slip on old newspapers, makes his way to the window and pulls the curtains apart. Roaches scatter as the light comes in. God damn. Officer Michelle Elfboy Williams speaks to himself. His partner, Sundance Fisher, looks at the patrol uniform he's wearing, then at the identical suit framed on the wall. It's blue and covered in dust. Let's get the fuck out of here, he turns to Williams. He hasn't been here in days. Oh, so my uniform's at home. That's good. I think I got everything I need, thanks. You hear the call break up on the other end of the radio, and then the already familiar voice. Anything else I can help you with, officer? I'm done with the radio for now. End call. 57th, over and out. Her voice disappears into void. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toe box, and the soft glow of a fuel preheater gauge. Run your fingers over one of the steering levers. I'm nervous to do that because I feel like the car might move away. But it's been here for so long that I think I'm going to do it. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Tap on the fuel preheater gauge. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat. Now, is that enough fun with the foldable headlights? I know they're mesmerizing. They're also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on again for you. Kim, what are we looking at? What is this machine? This is the Capri Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like. He nods at the cabin. Inland Empire, medium success, 12 out of 10. Motor carriage. Motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat. What is this sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage? Inland Empire, nothing. Nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging. Can we turn it on and drive somewhere? No, I'm afraid not. He straightens his spine. We have a murder case on our hands, remember? Do all the policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages? The Capri Motor Corps does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes. Look around the cabin again. Close the door. You close the door. Leave. Oh, it's snowing again. It's getting worse. Okay, let's talk to the gardener, and then we'll see if anything interesting comes up, and if not, we'll call it a night.
I can't believe it's snowing again.
The young woman watches the falling snow and sighs.
It felt like springtime, just a few days ago.
Who are you exactly? Me? I'm just a gardener. Cool, and what are you doing here? I'm working. Working on what? I have a greenhouse in the yard there. She gestures over her shoulder. I've been trying to get some work done. Empathy, medium success, 12 out of 10. There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence. Go on, it's okay. As you can probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks. Don't worry, miss. We're here to clean it up. You can get to work soon. Thank you, she smiles politely. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale. I've investigated the body. Shouldn't be long till we get it down. +5 experience gained. Oh, okay. She doesn't quite know what to say. Thanks for keeping me in the know, sir. What is this fuck the police business? Excuse me? She doesn't understand. Empathy, easy, success, 12 out of 9. She's uncomfortable. Maybe we should drop this line of questioning. Nah, let's leave it. She's been nice. Yeah, corpse interrupting her work. Terrible. Yeah, it is a greenhouse. You're right, 9-4. This is the same person that was talked about a little earlier. I have to run. Leave. All right, is there anything in particular that I'm missing? You guys can tell me in chat if there was something that you wanted to see done that we haven't gotten done yet. Find smokes and smoke them. Sing karaoke. Pay for damages. Who made the... Yeah, got to keep searching for the collar. Get a reality lowdown. Got to find somebody rich to tell us. Find booze and drink it. We could buy a drink from the bar, I guess. Getting the hanged boots. You had not thought about how she was gardening in the snow. Fair. The victim's tattoos. Ask around about that tattoo's possible meaning. Get the body down. It's unclear. Find out any information you can on the gun. Really just want one piece of armor. It's enough. Find a way into the secret passage. Nothing in particular. I will say there are plenty of characters and locations to explore. That's certainly true, Murbles. I was just wondering if there were any hanging threads we wanted to close up. My voice is just about to give. So I'm not really in an exploratory mood so much as I am in a wrap up the loose ends. But thank you. I appreciate it's good to have somebody who's around to sort of keep us in check. I have a feeling that you'll be a useful companion in this journey. The trash and buying the pants. Yeah, so nothing immediate and easy and quick. So I think we're going to call it here. I think that's it. Oh yeah, I meant next time. I'm sure your voice is feeling rough. Yeah, three hours of talking, and I had a lot of meetings today at work too. I'm going to take about a 5-minute break, and then I'll be right back, guys. We'll chat and close up the day, but the gameplay's done. So if that's what you're here for, you can dip. But if you want to hear about life or tell me about yours, stick around for a couple minutes. Be right back. All right, that's it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and come check me out at twitch.tv/MalcolmDeck from 7 to 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bye.